Okay, so let's review what a semicolon does. A semicolon is equivalent to a period, two independent clauses. They have to be able to stand on their own as a sentence, right? So if I look at my answer choices here, I have, so A is using a semicolon, B is using a semicolon, C and D are using commas. So let's just see if these work as semicolons, right? So A was within the last few days, like I've been obsessed with the NCAA basketball tournament. That's an independent clause. And I can't even focus on work. This right here is not an independent clause because it starts with that word and, right? So A is gone. B is same thing. Within the last few days, I've been obsessed with the NCAA basketball tournament. Semicolon, I can't even focus on work. B is the same thing as A, but it's taken out this fanboy, this and, meaning that I do have two independent clauses here, right? So B is a pretty good front runner right now. Like, I'm just going to make sure that C and D are wrong. C would be within the last few days I've been obsessed with the NCAA basketball tournament and I can't even focus on work. C would need to use this and right here. This would have to have this would have to have this would actually have to have a comma right here because it has this fanboy and, but there's not a comma here because, so just as like a rule, if I have independent clause and independent clause, I need to have a comma here, right? So C's bad and D is the comma after the word and, which definitely doesn't work. So D is gone, and we're left with answer choice B, right? Because we have two independent clauses separated by a semicolon. C was bad because we would need a comma here to separate this independent clause from this dependent clause. And A was bad because it was independent clause, semicolon, dependent clause, and this is never good. So answer choice B.